My name's Ash. I'm Ash.
Alright, so tell them what you do.
My name's Ash. I'm from London. I make music, bit of acting, bit of modelling, but you all know that. Getting ready to release my new project coming up in September, man.
What's his title?
Oh, fuck knows, to be honest. I ain't even put any thought into the title yet. Probably just Ash, man. I self-title it. You know? Get my name out there more or less.
That's
like Blink-182 did. Self-titled that first shit and you know.
So how long you been into music?
So I started making music. I started playing drums when I was 6 years old. And then I was in a bunch of bands from then. A band called The Mannequins, which got pretty big in Europe. And then I was in a band called Bones. And then I quit the band Bones, and then a week later they started fucking opening for like Pixies. They were playing with Metallica last month. Like I was like, fuck, I should have never quit that band. Like, but then yeah, man. Then I started just making songs for other people. We used to go out to Johnny Depp's Island and record with like different fucking writers and stuff. So we were out there working on stuff for other people. And halfway through like one of the trips, I was like, why am I doing this? I was like, why am I making stuff and giving it to other people when I could just do it myself? So I taught myself how to sing, and that was about 6, 7 years ago, maybe 5, 6 years ago. And then signed with Interscope. That went to fucking hell. And then I got out of them finally, and now I just signed with a new indie label in London, and it's so much better, man. Fucking, I keep all my rights, I keep all everything. It's like, you know, they actually give a fuck. See, that's the thing in England and America, man. They don't want to develop people here. They want to jump on someone that's already famous and then fucking run them into the ground, you know? They want to just like rinse as much fucking money out of them as they can, and then they're just fucking on to the next. Like in England, man, they still care about music. So it's like people want to develop you, people want to build you up, and like they actually care still, you know? Especially with my kind of stuff, with guitars and shit. It's more like Europe's got that side of things still, you know? America's just like, they've lost touch with the music side of things a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So would you say your biggest, like your fan base is bigger in London than over here, or would you say you have a good diversity?
I've never put out music on my solo stuff ever, so just band stuff. But I mean, I don't know. My fan base is biggest in like Europe and fucking Asia and shit from modeling and stuff like that. So my first job, I did the cover of Japanese Vogue. And it was their first ever Vogue, so that shit just blew the fuck up. So every time I go to Japan and Korea and stuff, man, that shit goes crazy, bro.
Alright, so
get me in trouble with that.
So would you say your tattoos made it harder for you in modeling, or did it help you?
I was one of the first heavily tattooed male models, so that was like at that time. And this is in 2007, bro. So at that time they were like looking for the next like wave, you know, the kids like were gonna jump on the next like trend or whatever. So they found me in the street. They were like, "Do you wanna be a model?" I was like, "Fuck that." And then in the end I gave in. And, like, I thought it was one of them people like, "Yeah, give us $100, we'll take some pictures of you and you'll never see us again." It was like one of them. And my mum's like, "Yo, it's like a big like," she's like, "It's Models One. They want you to be on the cover of Vogue." I was like, "What the fuck is Vogue?" You know, I'm from the hood, bro. Like I was like, "I don't know what the fuck Vogue is that." You know, so like that shit just started blowing up from that, and that's where the whole fan base like started, man. So they just, you know, when I started moving into the acting, they just followed me with that, and then with the music, it followed into that, man. So it's like, you know, they're like solid fans that have just come with me throughout the journey, man, which is fucking dope.
Yeah, facts. So I remember you telling me about your acting, and you got a couple movies that's about to come out. Can you speak on?
I just had one come out now. Yeah, a movie called Phobias. It's like a horror anthology. Anthology, that's the word, right? Anthology? Anthology. Yeah, I think that's the word. Yeah, so I did this movie. It's basically 6 different directors shot 6 different parts of the movie, and it all intertwines at the end. And there's like Hannah Mae Lee's in it, Method Man or Red Man's in it, one of them. I can't remember. I've never even fucking seen it. I didn't go to the premiere. But yeah, Macy Gray's in it, fucking Leonardo Nam, like, it's blowing up, it's doing real good, man. But yeah, like I said, I ain't fucking seen it. And then I got a French movie I did on Netflix. I had to learn French. Like, they called me up, they were like, "You wanna be in this movie? It's in French, can you speak French?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can speak fucking French." I get on set, I'm like, "I've never spoken a word of French in my life." They're like, "You fucking serious?"
How long did it take you to learn how to speak it?
I'd learn it phonetically. So every scene, like, I'd sit with the director who was French, and I'll just fucking like, yo, like, tell it to me so I could just learn it, and then tell me what I'm saying so I know the emotion. And
So
like,
did you watch that movie though?
yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
So how you think you did?
I did good, bro. The director was like, bro, there's this one scene where I had to like cry my fucking eyes out because the movie's kind of dark and depressing. Like, my sister was taken into like prostitute, like sex prostitute, you know, that sort of shit, man. And then she dies. So my character's like really upset, crying, like all this shit. So I'm bawling my eyes out. The director had to stop the movie and like, she's like, I need a break for a couple of hours. I made her cry. So I'm like, oh, I must have done good, bro. And then now it's a meme. Me crying my eyes out. It's just this fucking meme everywhere, man. It's pretty funny, bro. But yeah, I think I did alright, considering I don't speak French. Like.
And what was the name of that movie that you said?
It was called Amore Solitaire.
I'm gonna make sure I go check that out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you know.
Here's the thing though, yeah? So when, you know, in France, they translate, when it comes to America, they translate the fucking title. So somehow Lonely Hearts turned into Sex Doll. Yeah? So that's what it would be when you type it in on Google. So it sounds like a fucking porn movie or something. But it's not. It's like a deeply depressing, like, romantic French fucking thing. They just fuck up the translations, man. They don't like, you know? Bro. But yeah, check it out. It was good, man. It did pretty well.
I'm gonna make sure to do that. So, alright, what would you say inspired you to keep going as a growing artist, as a growing model, as a growing actor? What inspires you?
I had a kid, bro. Honestly, I had a kid and I was like, fuck, I have no talent anywhere else. No, like, qualifications, no nothing. I was like, I better do something, you know? But, I mean, the modeling I fucking hated from the start. It was stupid. But it put me in a position where I am now. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have any of the shit with the music, any of that. So I'm super grateful for the shit that they did for me. It just weren't my kind of thing, you know? Obviously, like, that's not, you know? But then, I know the acting, like, I've always been into acting, man. Like, it's nice putting on a mask and not being yourself for a minute, you know?
I definitely feel it.
Yeah, for real, bro. And then music, man, I just love music my whole fucking life. My mum told me I was tone deaf and to shut up every time I sung when I was a kid. So I only learned to sing like 5 years ago. I was like, fuck you, mum, I got a record deal. I was like, who can't sing now?
But what instrument, because she did that, what instruments did you learn how to play?
Drums, bro, to piss her off. I was like, what's the loudest and most annoying instrument I could learn?
So you went with the drums?
Yeah, bro.
So do you know how to play the piano?
I play piano a little bit. Not like crazy or anything, but enough to produce, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, drums were my main thing. I got my daughter playing them too. She was born like partially deaf. So I got her a drum kit for the vibrations and shit, man. She fucking wails on that thing, bro. So drives her mum mad.
How old is your daughter?
She 9.5.
Okay.
She a trip.
What would you say is your favorite memory with your daughter?
My favorite memory when she leaves. No, I'm fucking joking. Oh man, she came out a little while ago. She came in for the first time, and I took her to Disneyland, and she had a great fucking time. I don't like Disneyland, so I fell asleep in her stroller, and my security guard just pushed me around all day asleep in the stroller. My kid's just running wild, bro. She was like, "This was the best day of my life." I was like, "Yeah, 'cause you had no parental supervision." It's like, cool, she had a good time, you know.
But that's dope. That sounds like it was fun for her.
She loved it, man. She gonna come out. See, with the COVID thing, man, it's been difficult because I ain't been able to go back there. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to come back because I'm on a visa, not a citizenship. And then she can't even come out here either. So it's like as soon as that's over, I'm gonna bring her out here, and you know, she don't want to leave. Every time she comes in, man, she's like, "Mommy, come move to LA with Dad." She's like, "You would die in your father's care." She's like, "All he's done is fed you McDonald's for the last fucking week." Like,
you eat McDonald's?
Every day, bro.
Come on, man.
I love that shit.
You in LA and you still eat McDonald's?
And in and out.
Come on.
And in and out.
What's your favorite restaurant in
My
LA?
favorite restaurant? Jesse Boy.
Okay, why you like that restaurant?
Korean fried chicken, bro.
I heard
the
that.
Best fried chicken I ever had in my life. Man, I grew up in like the south of England, man, South London. So it's all like West Indian, Jamaican, like, so like, I like that food. Like, you know, jerk chicken, oxtail and shit like that. But like out here, it's trash, bro. I ain't found one good fucking Jamaican spot out here.
Word, I heard that. Well, let me tell you this. The store we was just at,
Yeah.
Jerk just opened up Bernie's Jerk Kitchen.
Yeah.
Down the street on
It's good?
Melrose. It's the bomb. The
Yeah?
the tasting
Yo,
was
I'ma write this
yesterday.
down. What's it called?
Yeah, Bernie's Jerk Kitchen. The testing was a couple of days ago, but I think like the official grand opening is like next week. So make sure you tap in.
Chicken.
Nope, Bernie's Jerk Kitchen.
Oh, kitchen, my
Yeah,
bad.
kitchen.
They got Oxtown shit?
I'm not sure exactly. You can ask
Oh,
them
waffles? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, as soon as we finish the interview, you can ask them exactly what they selling there.
Oh,
but I'm
fuck
telling
yeah.
you, I promise you,
it's temporarily closed.
just for right now. I told you,
Oh,
they just had to test it.
Ooh! They got the Oh, yo. They got some fire in it. Cabbage and sweet potatoes. That's my shit.
Yeah, that shit
Bruh.
go. That shit.
Oh,
fire.
thank fuck for that, man. I'm so glad I
I'm
found.
trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm gonna hit that shit up, bro.
So look, what would you say? What's your favorite travel place that you've ever been to?
My favorite place. I don't know, man. With the modeling, I travelled a lot, but I'd rarely get to see places because you'd be in there, fly in, go to your hotel, sleep, shoot the next day, and then fuck off the minute the shoot's finished. So I wouldn't see nothing. But like sometimes I'd go somewhere and I'm like, I like this place, so I'll just turn my phone off and disappear for a month and like,
I definitely
just stay out there. Like South Africa, I fucking love.
You love Africa.
Korea, bro. I lived in Korea for a year, man.
Really?
I went out there. I was like, I ain't coming home.
Why you like it like that out there?
I don't know, man. It's weird. Like that's
What's
like
different?
the weirdest place for me to like. People are like, you loved Korea. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, I love it, man.
You
The
gotta
food,
explain. You gotta
the
explain.
people.
What about the food? What was
The
different
food,
about
bro,
the
I
food?
eat bulgogi every fucking day.
You
They
ate
just
who?
got bulgogi.
What's that?
It's like beef short ribs,
Okay.
but like that shit crazy good, bro. Like a different level, man. And I eat that shit every fucking day. And you go to the restaurants and you cook it yourself on the grill in front of you. It's pretty
Yeah.
crazy, bro. So I'd eat that. And man, I love the people. The people, there's a respect out there. Yeah, you know, there's like respect for your elders and shit like that that you don't see here, man. You know, you see little kids fucking shout like, fuck you, old fucking. You know, I'm like, I don't like that, man. I'll get a smack in the face if I did that as a kid. You know?
Yeah, I definitely feel you. Yeah.
You know, there's like, no, but like out there, man, it's just a whole different thing. They actually fucking care. Like, you know, there's like a family mentality. Like, I like it, man. And you can smoke cigarettes inside.
Oh,
Everywhere.
word. That's why you like it.
That's the best place. That's why I stay in there, bro. Like,
That's why you like it. You can smoke cigarettes
bro, and they
inside.
drink like crazy.
Yeah, what's your favorite drink?
Hey, sorry. Oh, I'm just doing a little interview.
Yeah,
Sorry
go
about that. What's my favorite one?
Like your favorite alcoholic drink?
Oh shit. I like bourbon, to be honest.
Bourbon.
Yeah, I like a bourbon, little Maker's Mark or something.
I heard that.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying not to drink right now.
All right. I
Yeah,
heard
that
you.
gets me in trouble, bro. I just had a pina colada a minute ago. I'm like,
And you
I'm
gotta
like, I
know
can
your
see
section-
it going
section
like.
limits.
I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop myself now, otherwise I'm gonna go
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
you know.
I definitely feel you. But all right, so back to the questions. What would you say is the craziest thing you've ever done?
That I can legally say on
Yeah, that you can legally
the
say
craziest
online.
thing I've ever done. I don't know. There's been a lot of crazy moments in my life, man. We went to so when I used to host MTV, they took me out to Ibiza on my 18th birthday, but they knew I was a fucking alcoholic mess. I'm like,
join the club. We all are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna tell them it's my 18th birthday because they're not gonna let me go. So they get me into the hotel, they sit me down, and they're like, stay the fuck there. I'm like, yup, okay. Come back down, I'm disappeared. I've drunk a bottle of tequila, done God knows what else. They find me like 3 days later, like shivering in a bush. Like, you know, they're like, put me in a wheelchair, take me home. They're taking me through the airport, and the air people, like the air hostess, like, would he like a crayon and a colouring book? They thought I was fucking special needs.
You had one of
Well,
those.
you know, it could have been worse. They could have found you with some tranny smoking crack.
Yeah, well,
But that
yeah.
would have been good time.
She
Oh,
just had my name
yeah.
tattooed on her face. You got a heart too? Hey. It looks sick.
Yeah, I told him to put the heart. I was
Yeah,
like,
the heart, it needed it because
Yeah,
it needs an
and he's
extra
like- he's
letter.
like- he's like, no,
I know, I got like a 7-letter name and you do 3.
He's like, no filling.
Lauren?
Yeah.
All right, so what advice would you give upcoming artists or upcoming models or
Talent.
actors?
Upcoming talent.
Upcoming
Yeah.
talent.
bro, just stick with that shit, man. You know, you're gonna get knocked back and fucking fall flat. You know, I've been fucked over so many times in this industry, every industry. You know, it's like you could give up and then it's a wrap, or you could just pursue it and just, you know, if that's your passion and that's something you love, man, you gotta keep going at it. At the end of the day, and if it's something you love, it shouldn't even be about the success. It shouldn't even be about the money. It's you're doing it because you enjoy it, and that's the people that succeed. People that do stuff for the love of it. If it's for the money, it's for the wrong reasons, man, that ain't gonna fucking happen. You know? I mean, it might, but chances are it ain't.
I definitely feel you though.
You know?
They gonna run through their money. That's what's
Bro,
gonna
for
happen.
real. Or they're gonna have crazy girlfriends that do the same thing.
And they gonna take the money.
Yeah, we've been there. Yeah.
So
not this one.
Nah,
this
of course
one's a
not.
delight.
Of course not. So who would you say you look up to the most?
Musically, who I look up to the most? There's a few people, man. My friend Anthony from the Chili Peppers, he's been like pretty instrumental in my career. Like he's helped me out a lot, especially when I was like joining Interscope and doing all that stuff. You know, and like more than musically, like he's just a good fucking dude, man. You know, he's like single dad, juggles that with his music, a tour. He's like one of the best people I ever fucking met, man. Big inspiration, like, but not just musically, you know, like in all aspects of life.
In all
you know?
aspects.
Yeah.
How did you come about meeting him?
So my manager, one of my best friends, a guy called David Meshagan, has known him for like 25 years or something, and he's a videographer, photographer, model agent, this, that, man, jack of all trades. So he introduced us like a few years back when I moved to LA, and then we just kicked it since then, man. Super cool dude. You know, he just wants to sit and talk to people about music too. You know, people come up and ask for a picture. He's like, I don't do that. He's like, ask me anything about music, I'll talk to you for an hour. Fuck the selfies, like, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I get what you're saying. So what would you say you're looking forward to most in the next few months or this year?
We're getting married. That's what I'm looking forward
What's
to.
What's the date on y'all wedding?
We're figuring that out right now.
Well, that's what's up. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's
You know?
what's up.
But other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna start shooting my video soon. As soon as I get the EP tracks wrapped up, production-wise, then we're gonna put together a video, and then I've got a release. September 10th? September 10th. So
Okay,
it's gonna come out radio, the UK, Europe, and then we're gonna push it back over this side. You know, like so we're trying to figure that out right now.
So when it comes to like marketing, your music, what is the best way do you feel like to market your music? Should upcoming artists be looking at putting their money online?
It depends, man. I think like if you haven't got a following or something to kick it off with, do you know what I mean? The best thing, put the fucking shit out there, man. Someone's gonna hear it, you know. And if it's good, it's gonna be good. If it's good, it's gonna take off, man. At the end of the day, because there's so much shit online. Like the minute you find something that's actually fucking like someone that's talented, like they're gonna blow the fuck up. Look at Post. You put that one song out, he was like, what the fuck am I waiting for? Put out White Iverson, blew the fuck up.
Definitely,
you know?
yeah.
So it's like, but you know, like my position was different. I was in a fortunate enough position that I had other stuff going on. I already built a fan base from other shit. You know, so it all kind of just fell together. Like, but man, put it out any way you can. Just do it, man, you know?
Yeah, I hear you speak about Post Malone. Is that an artist you look forward to working with one day?
Yeah, that's my friend.
Name some of the artists that you look forward to working with.
I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I like older artists, man. People that would make no fucking sense on my music. Like funk musicians and shit like that, man, which would be so obscure. Like Bootsy Collins and like, you know, that's my kind of jam, man. A bit Steely Dan, yeah. Fucking P-Funk, like, you know, like.
I feel you though.
You know?
So you really more into just networking and catching the vibe with people?
Yeah, man, I haven't got any features on my tracks, like at the moment. You know, I didn't want to have them initially, but I spoke to the label this morning. They were like, who do you want to put on feature? We need a couple of features. I was like, alright. So my friend Kiara, who's a big singer, she did that song Gold. Like, with the sun, and what you know, that shit. You know? I mean, shit did fucking numbers, bro. So that went pretty well. But yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. We're gonna figure it out. There's this kid called Slow Tie from England who's doing real good, and he's like super fucking anti-fucking government. Like, you know, he did the Brit Awards and had a fucking like Boris Johnson's head, like bloody head on a fucking thing, like. You know, it was pretty funny, man. So I think they're gonna try and get him on some of my stuff. And then my best friend in England, a guy called Plan B, Ben.
Yeah, he's good.
He's one of the best, most talented musicians like I've ever met. Just all-rounded talented human being, man. But he used to rap and do grime music. Then he started singing soul music and put out this soul album. And Elton John was like, "Bruh, this is the best thing I heard in 10 fucking years."
Yeah, that's amazing.
Took him on tour. The dude's a genius. Then he made his own movie, wrote it, directed it, wrote a soundtrack to be. His album was the soundtrack of the movie. Won a novella for best original fucking soundtrack. Like, that's who I really want to work with.
Yeah.
But we've worked together before. We fucked around on stuff, you know. We had a punk band back in the day that we were gonna get off the ground, like called Auto Rex. Like, you know, that's my boy.
Yeah.
That's our kids are like real
So
tight.
whenever it's time to get it done, I know y'all will get it done.
Yeah,
Get
fuck
the
yeah,
work
man.
done.
It's gonna happen. When I can get back out to England, 'cause he's not really a fan of America.
Yeah.
And I don't like going back to England too much.
I feel you.
But yeah, so as soon as I go back there, we're gonna try to chop some shit up and get in the studio. See
Definitely.
what happens, man. Should be good.
So my final question I got for you is, what would you say is your favorite moment in your acting career? So in the
In my
movies,
acting
yeah,
career?
in the movies that you've been in, what is one of your favorite stunts you've done, or
Oh, I've never done a stunt.
Alright,
They won't
so-
even let me drive cars in it because I
Why?
haven't got a fucking driver's license.
you don't got a license?
No, they put me up on
I'll
a
drive-
fake.
I drive.
Yeah, they put me up on like on a trailer on the back of a car, and I just have to look like I'm driving around the streets of London, man. It was pretty
Oh
fucking
man,
hilarious.
so they be handicapping you.
Yeah, bro, they were like,
Oh,
you are
man.
not driving.
So you
man.
be helping him on set?
She never
Oh,
come.
oh.
No. But
Dang.
I haven't shot anything since we've been together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
this is a new thing.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, congratulations again to you.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you again for having this interview with me.
Yeah, fuck
tell
yeah,
them,
man.
tell them again where they can follow you and where they need to be looking for the
Instagram,
music.
Stymest. Not that I fucking use it. Gonna have to start using it. And then yeah, man, Spotify. Everything's gonna be put up September 10th. Everything's gonna be dropped all same day. You know. So fuck yeah, man. Look out.